Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, last time we did a bit of detective work and we found out who was running the Shrine of Lamash 2 and, well, we found they're not in charge of all these monsters that are basically attacking us. So we need to go and look elsewhere. But we did let them go because really, they hadn't actually committed any crimes. They'd just been following a evil god. So, I mean, evil in a way that the god supports monsters and things, which isn't even, like, we've seen kobolds and trolls aren't all evil. So it's kind of like, you know, we could be mean to them, or we can try and create a new ally. That was kind of my thought. Anyway, we're going to go and talk to them some more and see what they have to say. We could always still kill them. It's still an option, I suppose. Right. Shrine of Lamash 2. Let's go in. See what she has to say. She did sound a bit evil, and she did kill us successfully with Slay living, but you know, she's probably not completely evil. Right, head down here, and let's go and speak to her. So she's over this way, probably. Ah, there we go, Tasana. Hello. Okay, also, our dog is still missing. As you approach, Tasana raises her head and sizes you up. She has changed her clothes since you saw her last. She wears a band across her brow, decorated with a three-eyed jackal, and a live rat with two heads is resting on her shoulders, looking cautiously at you from under her cascading hair. You came, the woman narrows one eye. What brings you here, Baroness? How are things going with your cult? Tasana smiles sweetly. I'm touched that you care, Baroness. Worry not. Everyone receives Lamash 2's bliss who needs it. You need not know who they are or what they ask. You sound as if you're not trying to attract new followers. The Mother of Monsters doesn't need sweet sermons or criers yelling her name at the crossroads. When the other gods turn away from mortals, Lamash 2 opens her embrace. When your subjects have nowhere to turn with their troubles, rumors and whispers bring them to the altar of the Mother of Monsters. It has always been this way, and it will always be. About Olika. Olika was the woman who her husband was dead, and has a child which is she's gonna have a miscarriage effectively. So yeah. We need to figure out what's happening with her. Tell me about her. Oh, do you still think of her? Worry not. Lamash 2 blessed Olika and invigorated her womb. The female gave birth to a child and even survived herself. You wouldn't call the boy a pretty child, but he's the light of his suffering mother's eyes and a symbol of Lamash 2's mercy. Okay, tell me about your goddess. Tasana shakes her head. The path of the Mother of Monsters cannot be embraced with words or reason alone. She can only be. The woman slides her finger across her lips and bites them salaciously. Experienced. Every god or goddess has a history. Tell me of how Lamash 2 appeared. Once, Lamash 2 was a great demon, the first of her kind to reach true divinity. She is the patron of monsters, many of which she bore herself. She is the mother of insanity, nightmares, chaos, and that peculiar beauty which fools call ugliness. Tasana shrugs. You have your answer, and need hear nothing more. How can one experience the path of Lamash 2? Tasana looks at your belly. The most ancient and holy of Lamash 2's rituals is to give life. You are a female, and your womb is like that of the mother of monsters herself, giving life to myriad of monsters. Undergo the ritual and accept the seed. Pray for Lamash 2's bliss. Carry a child marked by the seal of the goddess and give it life in your pack. Tasana stretches her lips into a smile. You are strong. You might even survive. You have children? Of course. Each time my belly swelled, I prayed for blessing. Tasana looks away, absent-mindedly scratching the nape of the squeaking rat. But Lamash 2 did not send me her gifts. Every child to leave my womb was a disgusting abomination, without a single flaw. I learned I must serve in a different way, and chose the path of a priestess. Alright, let's change the subject. You mentioned you're not a local. Where are you from? Tisana tilts her head ever so slightly. I was born in Basseria, a small village on the lost coast. Despite the history of that place, it could never be home for me or my passions. Since then I've travelled far, bringing Lamashtu's gifts to all who need them. Bassaria. Oh, that's Varesia? Only recently settled by colonists from Chilaxia, or Chileax? Anyway, something like that. Anyway, the wild frontier of Varesia is composed of rural communities, independent city-states, cyclopean ruins, and uncharted wilderness. Prior to Earthfall, Varesia comprised much of the ancient empire of Thestelion. Okay, tell me about Lost Coast. They say that in olden days this land was cradle for many of Lamashtu's children, but I don't know this to be true. Today it is too noisy for those who are like me. What are these passions you speak of? Susanna smiles bleakly. I played with living toys long before I became a priestess of Lamashtu. As a child, I did not know my love for wickedness was a sign of a special destiny. Now I pluck out sheep's eyes and cut open pregnant cats. But not for my own amusement, but because Lamashtu loves suffering. How lucky am I? What happened to your leg? Susanna lifts up the hem of her skirt, showing a leg disfigured with sores. Lamashtu's gift. I received it when I stepped upon the priestess path. The blessing of the goddess. Look at its splendor. Not many servants of the mother can boast such a gift. Enough of this. Okay. What's up with the rat? Susanna gently touches the rat's snouts and one of the rat's snouts and strokes its sickly hide. Lamashtu's messenger, an exquisite creature, is it not? A sign that the goddess is pleased with me. It is a living embodiment of her ideals and shares the mother's smile. One night this little creature just ran up to me as if to her own mother, and I knew my loyal service had been noted by my lady. Okay. Your knowledge and skills are unusual, but I appreciate unconventional abilities. Maybe you would make a good advisor. Power and influence, tempting for any leader, but tolerating a stinking city and a foolish crowds for this. Susanna is silent for a few moments. I could accept the title of High Priestess or Counselor if you wish. I've given it some thought and decided I want you by my throne. Will you take on the responsibilities of my advisor? The priestess' expression changes. The softness falls from her face, her gaze becoming piercing, and lines around her mouth grow harsh. Very well, Baroness. I shall leave this shrine and move to the city, but I warn you, I will not suffer argument and rejection. The wisdom that guides me is far older than us both, and does not respond kindly to the willfulness of fools. Alright, well, see you later. Well, we acquired an advisor. That's unusual. So she said she'd take the counselor position, or she would take the high priestess. Now we have Yod and Lander in those two positions. I think by counselor she meant region. Oh wait, no, counselor might be Tristian's position. Anyway, I suspect that we might still be okay to have her be an advisor once we unlock another slot, potentially. Anyway, it's good we have another advisor. That's cool. Right, we've already been to the secluded lodge. I don't know why it's a question mark. I guess it's because we never technically entered the lodge. I'm going to head that way anyway, so I'm going to enter it just so we can say we've entered the lodge. That's fine. I wonder whether different people are going to be here if we never technically entered the lodge proper. Or whether it's just going to be as it was when we left. It's just as it was when we left. That's fine. Time to leave again. Yep, we'll leave the dagger. That's okay. Right. The only reason I wanted to enter it so that it had acknowledged we'd been there, essentially. Right. So now, I think we probably want to head back to town, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's have a look. Mother of Monsters. Visit the Goblin Village. So yeah, we need to do that. The rest of it, yeah, we can't do anything with. Lawbringer is one, actually. We have a couple of bits, don't we? How many bits of Lawbringer do we have? Are they notable? Yeah, so we have, that's the Shards of the Knight's Bracer. We have another bit of the ring. We have a fourth bit of the ring. Sky Metal. that what we're looking for? No. Lawbringer's stuff there, and we also have the Lawbringer's gauntlets. Okay, so we're missing one bit of the Lawbringer set. That's okay. I think I want to head back to the capital, because there's likely to be stuff that's happened there. So I think we head to the troll clearing. Maybe? Or we head up this way. And then we can get what's happening in the capital.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Maybe. We could head down to the monster's den as well. I kind of want to switch the party. I don't really like our current party. I'll head up one and then we'll rest here.
My strength fades.
That's fine. We'll just have a hearty meal. Right, rest. 6 rations, as always, with Ikundio. Right. Camp camouflage failed, but we didn't get attacked. There are events in the kingdom. Okay, cool. I don't think we've got enough days for anyone's mission to be finished, but it is interesting. Right, Tristian has some news. Wishes to share something. So we have to go to the, yeah, we have to go back there. Okay. If I check advisors now. Yeah, we now have Tisana. Now, the way it's laid out, that implies we have 1 advisor left. Right? Unless it's going to... He could move up there, but... Just interesting the way it's laid out. Alright, if you hover over it, shows you... So it's Tristian or Yod's position, essentially. I just want to see what it says. I probably can't deassign them while they're working. And I don't want to, because it'll probably take them out. That's cool, you can hover over it. So she's the only one we know so far who can be in multiple positions. And these people can be advisors, but for positions we don't have yet. Very interesting. Okay. I do like that. Okay, interesting. Let's just do a quick day check. So this is 4-3. So Jubilost is 15 days. So it's 6 days after our previous time we looked, in theory. If my previous notings were correct. 11 days for Tristian. Yeah, 6 days after. So that's 8 days for Lander, 15 days for Yod, and 10 days for Amiri. Okay, cool. Right, we can leave that now. So yeah, we have to head back to the throne room anyway. So that seems like a perfect time to do it. Because there's nothing in particular we need to do apart from deal with the goblins. So yeah. Is this still quicker? It still reckons that's quicker, huh? Really? I guess it's because we're not traveling through forests? Okay, we'll travel that way. That's fine. They reckon it's quicker, then I'll take the quicker route. Fine by me. Right. We should need to rest around here, I'd reckon. Oh no, we almost made it the whole way. Ah, and we evaded the enemies. Perfect. Probably just cultists. Although maybe it shouldn't be cultists, because we've kind of got rid of them. We got more kingdom events, huh? We can deal with them when we enter. Right. Throne room. Is that finished building? I can't tell. I'll find that out as well. Right, we should be getting close to 60 in a stat, though. Definitely very close to 60 in a stat. Anyway, let's see what we got. Once it, you know, loads in. Hopefully. There we go. Tristian first, I think. Yeah. Hello. Saracero, spare me a few minutes. You're the ruler of these lands, and I don't dare tell you what to do, but I can't stand silently and watch what's happening behind your back. There are rumors on the streets of a savage goddess enraged by your appearance in her lands. They say she cursed you, and now you bring woe and death to everyone around you. This used to be just idle talk, but now, when we're surrounded by so much death and suffering, the people are ready to truly believe it. And it seems that someone is playing upon your subjects' fears. I saw barkers in the streets telling citizens of a prophet who is building his own kingdom. According to them, the goddess stands ready to grant forgiveness to any who cleanse themselves of the curse. This cleansing is accomplished through a terribly cruel death. Tristian gulps heavily. These horrific deaths involve a wild beast appearing from inside the body, and they think it's a blessing. That insane old man, Remus, he also spoke of a goddess. True. Yod told me of that preacher. Who knows, perhaps his words touch people more deeply than anyone imagined. What is this kingdom the prophet is building? Christian shrugs. I only heard fragments of conversation. I think it is not a kingdom exactly, more like a community or a cult. I'm afraid we'll need to find one of their backers, or barkers, and ask them if we wish to find out more. Interesting. Troubling news indeed. We must find out who or what is behind this goddess and her faith. Christian nods enthusiastically. Good. Perhaps after uncovering this mystery, we may find out more about the nature of curses hanging over the stolen lands. I mean, there must be a reason that these cultists shout about you receiving the goddess's punishment. If we wish to understand, we must find one of those barkers and learn all we can from them. Sadly, these street preachers scare quite easily and avoid our guards. I'll begin my search without delay. When you find time, look for me on the streets of the capital. I hope that when we meet, I will have found someone who can tell us more about the strange goddess and her followers. Okay, sure. Well, that's fine. Oh, and Tasana's over here. Hello. To what do I owe the honor, Baroness? How do you like the city? Far from the shrine and your pack? I've been to places like this before, bearable, and as for my pack, Lamashtu's followers are wise and strong. They will survive. Alright, I have to go. See ya. Okay. Well, let's have a look here. Apparently there was more than one event, which is why I'm interested in just hanging around a little bit. So we successfully had the visit, and illicit hunters. Poaching are hunting animals poachers are hunting I don't know why I had so much trouble reading that. Poachers are hunting animals illegally, and they're trapping or snaring the locals. This must be brought to an end. Lander can deal with it. Lander is busy for 7 days. So in 7 days, Lander can deal with it. Wait. Oh, we must be a day forward than where we were. We are. Okay. That's 9, 10, 7, 14. 14. The next thing that we can do is in 7 days' time. Okay, interesting. Well, let's go speak to Tristian, because he seemed like he had something to talk about. And we'll see exactly what's going on with him. I was thinking also about Tisana here. I wonder how many other companions we've missed, or advisors we've missed, if we've missed any. Because she was definitely missable. I mean, you could just kill her. 75% of the options were kill her, or send her away. Like, they would get rid of her. And then you had to go and speak with her. Then you had to offer, say you could be an advisor. Like, there was many steps there. Oh, wait. Don't want to leave yet. Let's go talk to the storyteller. We have more ring pieces, and we have more dog tags. Hey, brought some relics. Thorax pendant, token of the Dryad, soldier's tag, lungs of heroes, dwarven smith. Items are missing. Find the rest. Okay, cool. See ya. Right. That's fine. So actually, the dog tag didn't make us any... the dog tag there, I thought got us experience, but none of those get us experience. They just get us money. So what we did is we paid 400 for something that we then traded back in for 400. I mean, that's not ideal. Maybe there was something else we could have gotten there. I don't know. Anyway. So it was worth a try. Cost us actually nothing to do, apart from time. It even didn't cost us that much time. Right. Where is Tristian? Oh, winter's over. Cool. Tristian is over here now. Okay, well, we'll go and speak with him. Can I not move over there? It's a fun bug, that one. Right, we'll load. Wait, I think we got trapped in our guard, so couldn't move that time. Seems to only happen in our capital. It's a bit weird. Oh well. Right. We will now head out again. We get this loading screen, then we get another loading screen, and we're all back in it.
I'll go ahead.
Fine. Right. Loading again. Okay. Hopefully it won't take too long to load, because it did just load this, so... You think it would have cached something. Maybe. Who knows? Right. And... Are we good? Not quite. I'll make sure to move before... Oh, it's when you click on the map. That's when it crashes it. I'd learned that previously. It's as long as you don't click on the map, you're good. That's fine. I like how the wings are immune to fog of war. Kind of weird. Okay. Yeah. So we are in spring now, I guess. It doesn't look that much different than winter. I mean, apart from the fact that... I mean, the white's gone. But what I'm meaning is, like, there's nothing amazingly different. Tristian here? Or was he around... He was around the end there. That's fine. Right. We have a well. And we have Tristian. Good. And... Oh. And Amalia. Follow the way of Remus, the way of the great goddess. Hello. Tristian's forehead is wrinkled, as if the priest is deeply puzzled. He's holding a piece of paper covered with writing. We are lucky to have met you. Meet Amalia, loyal follower of the Kingdom of the Cleanse. Do you remember we've recently been discussing this unusual initiative? The priest raises an eyebrow suggestively. Amalia was so kind as to tell me everything that she and her friends are doing. Young Amalia turns her childishly round and freckled face and looks at you with clear green eyes. She wears a simple dress and a necklace made of dried ashberries and is holding a stack of papers. Upon seeing you, the broad smile on Amalia's face wears a bit thin. She attempts to size you up, then turns back to Tristian. Please, stay another moment. It would be a pleasure for me to tell you about our kingdom. Oh, what have you been discussing? I've been asking Amalia how Amalia came to the kingdom, what attracted her to this teaching. Amalia suddenly blushes. There was someone in my family who followed the goddess's commandments. Soon, I myself will enter the kingdom, and I hope that through loyal service and veneration, I will prepare myself for the main test, which I have yet to endure. Tristian shakes his head. And your family don't mind that this will happen to you? Are they ready to sacrifice you to their goddess? Of course they are. To be one of the chosen, one of the cleansed, is such a great honor for each of us. But you are so young. Why hurry to leave this world before you've experienced it in full? It's wrong to think about yourself. Once I wanted to live in Restov, wear dresses and walk down boulevards. But then these terrible things started happening. So many people in our village died. Amalia looks away. A goddess teaches that selflessness leads to trouble. Now my only wish is to serve the kingdom and the goddess. What did you find out about the kingdom, Tristian? Tristian leads gently towards Amalia. The kingdom of the cleansed is a brotherhood of those who believe in the great goddess, who promises salvation in return for cleansing. Forgive me, Amalia, for missing any important details. Our mission is saving innocent souls from the curse that fell upon the heads of the undeserving. The goddess is ready to guard from evil anyone who kisses the ground and begs for mercy. Those who have rejected their sinful ways may enter the kingdom of the cleansed, and pray for their speedy deliverance from worldly torments. Amalia's voice becomes monotone, as if she's reading from notes. Her eyes stare emptily into space just past her shoulder. To give your life for the goddess, isn't it the greatest honor any of us can receive? And destroying the false ruler, isn't that the greatest destiny of all of nature's loyal servants? Does your goddess have a name? Yes, but only the first faithful knows it. He is high priest to whom the goddess appeared. He delivers her commandments and shows us her will. Through him she lays open her design, to clear the tormented ground, sending signs and opening doors to her creatures, through the bodies of mortals. What false ruler are you talking about? I guess that's me. Amalia's eyes become round. The Baroness cursed by the goddess. She is the source of all our woes. She cast aside natural law and vandalized the field and the forest. Tell me more about this deliverance from worldly torments. Inhabiting this world where unhappiness and unfairness multiply taints the soul and turns it from the eternal kingdom of freedom and love granted by the goddess. But you can cleanse your sins by accepting her gift, a special goddess that sets the cleansed apart. Goodness that sets the cleansed apart. Tristian closes his eyes. Goodness. What goodness could hide in painful death? Not everyone is capable of withstanding the test, because the way to cleansing lies through bodily torment, but those who overcome their passions and prove their loyalty become the womb of the goddess, to bear her children, wild and beautiful as she herself. The soul of the cleansed rests in the hands of the goddess. This sounds like Lamash too, but I'm fairly certain we've already met the head of Lamash 2's group and, like, you know, he's cool with us now. Anyway, are you aware I'm the very same Baroness who you are condemning? Christian looks at you fiercely, trying hard to maintain his polite smile. Amalia examines you, confused and embarrassed. You! It cannot be! You're so polite, and Sir Tristian would hardly be friends with such a dreadful creature as the cursed Baroness. You're being brainwashed, girl. Amelia shakes her head sadly. Don't worry, the time will come that you come to understand that the first faithful was right. I hope it won't be long when you and I will reunite in the embrace of the goddess. Enough. I see you have many questions. Please take an invitation to our meetings. We'll meet at sunset in the appointed place, where we accept the sacrament from the first faithful himself. Amalia hands you one of her leaflets. Soon another meeting will take place. Do come, and you and Sir Tristian. Amalia looks at the priest dreamily, then quickly blushes and looks down at her toes. What are you holding? The same invitation that Amalia gave you. Tristian shows you the paper. We must go. I have to go too. I need to get to the other side of the city. I hope to see you at our next meeting, and you too, Sir Tristian. Amalia blushes and turns away quickly. Tristian waves to Amalia sadly. So long, Amalia. May the good goddess save you. Goodbye. Nice to meet you. Tristian looks down at the leaflet he's holding. His face is sad. A meeting at the appointed place. There are even directions how to get there. It looks like it's time we visit this sacrament. What do you think awaits us at the meeting? Tristian looks pensively into the distance. Whatever awaits, this mysterious first faithful will be there. Judging by his title, he's the one who invented this insane kingdom. I believe that talking to him will solve many of the riddles we face. Will you come with me to the meeting? I would insist on participating in this investigation. I cannot let you go alone after I dragged you into this strange affair. Well, Amalia looked at you very fondly, don't you think? Tristian shakes his head and turns grim. You distract us from our goal. Is something wrong? Tristian sighs heavily. I worship Sarenrae myself, but my faith has little in common with the faith of these cultists. They fill the heads of innocent children with pernicious and dangerous ideas which they cannot fully understand. Alright, I have to go. Right, we got an invitation to read though. That sounds cool. Sisters and brothers, take a step towards a better future in which there is no place for poison and evil. Look away from false rulers and open your soul to the only goddess. Join the kingdom of the cleansed and stand against their common enemy. Upon being cleansed, you will find true faith and peace. Come to the temple at sunset. The temple without walls, filled with love and happiness. Below there are scribbled directions on how to get to this temple. It seems the cultist's secret sanctum is located somewhere in the Camelands. Oh, cool. Well, that seems like a good place to go, doesn't it? Well, let's start heading out then. Hello, everybody. Hello. Right. Out we go. Yeah, we managed to have an episode where we haven't hit anything yet. Very not on. I kind of want to take Jathal. Because I think she might have interesting things to say. But, at the same time, I want to take Miri because I want to do a quest with her. And I need to take Tristian. I guess maybe we leave Miri's quest for just now. Yeah. So I'm going to take slot number 2. It's going to be Jathal. Then I'm going to take Tristian, Lindsay, and Jubilos. That's our group. I'm taking Jubilos because I think he'll be interesting again. We could take Octavia, but it doesn't seem like it's her kind of jam. It doesn't seem like she's going to have anything interesting to add. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's okay. Right. I mean, Amiri could have something to add as well, but I think we want to take... we kind of take more religiously minded folk. We'll see how that goes. We do have to rest the moment we leave, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We'd have to rest pretty much whoever we were taking. Yeah, something like that. Right, rest. Oh, we need to choose new people. Well, isn't that a surprise? Yeah, oh, you have to specifically not drag them up there. I understand now. So hunting, it looks like Tristian is the best at a 12. Okay. Although, actually, we could just use rations instead. Nah, we'll take Tristian. We'll hunt. It's not like we're worried about time right now. Thal's really good at watching. Yeah, so we need camouflage and cooking. You can do your bit, and then, like, something like that, I think is probably our best way of doing things. Yeah, again, we don't need to cook any recipes. There was a whole bunch of stuff I could have got at that cabin before, but we didn't do that, so that's fine. Right. Let's rest. 6 rations, good. We weren't going to get attacked here anyway. I don't even know if we can be attacked in our capital. Right, there's no new kingdom events. Is that the secret sanctum? It is. Retired companions Tristian. Perfect. We'll journey down this way, won't we? Seems easy enough. This way? Ooh, nice. Okay. That wasn't the way. It's obviously we have to go to the path and it stops. Okay. Perfect. In we go, I guess? Seemed too easy, but okay. That makes it the 7th, which means we have 5 days until the next counselor thing needs to be done. Or the next advisor thing needs to be done. Okay, that's fun. Right. We'll do a little quick save.
You have my attention.
Please attack yourself. Cool. Quick save. Grab everyone. Ooh, it's lagging a little bit, but that's okay. Fine. I think it lags when you quick save. Is our party set up right? No, because we're in the wrong formation. That's more like it. I could tell something wasn't quite right. That's better. They have tails, or is that a cloak? The sky will split and the waters will part. The ground itself will devour the evil that comes to us from the lands of death. Okay. I get the idea. Beware, false rulers. Their foul walls and rotten locks will not protect their henchmen from nature's wrath. Okay. It appears that the restless old man has started preaching again. Anyone who stands under the enemy's banner will be crushed by the same unrelenting force that inspires me. And all who fall to their knees and devote themselves to the goddess will be cleansed. Pray to her and you'll be granted forgiveness in death. I'm just looking at the ones in the back and seeing if we've recognized any of them. I don't think so. Hail Ramus, herald of the goddess. Yeah. Is that Remus? Oh, interesting. Brothers and sisters, good people. It's time for the sacrament. The first faithful will bless us. So that's the first faithful there. Okay. My subjects, servants of the kingdom of the cleansed, today is a special day. The day we have long prayed for. Today we shall finally wash away the filth from our souls and clear the path for our kingdom. For today the sacrament will end with a long-awaited sacrifice which will please our goddess more than all our prayers. Oh God, it's me. Isn't it? Once the goddess asked us meager sheep to repent our sins, but in our pride we were deaf to her appeals. Now she demands another sacrifice. Oh yeah, it's us. Ruthgert, the first faithful. The face of the first faithful, lit by torches, looks like a horrible mask, disfigured by rage and furious triumph. What do you say, Baroness? Are you prepared to sacrifice your useless life for these people? whom you claim to care about. I don't know. How do we want to say this? I think we're going to go for neutral good. Stop! You don't know what you're doing. Father, what are you doing? Stop! Oh, she's off. Christian clenches his holy symbol of Sarenrae. I'm afraid it's too late for words. Yelling and swinging their weapons, the crowd attacks. Oh wow. We are against everyone. Now let's just zoom in. Those are not tails. Those are robes. Okay, got it. Valerie, tank it.
Let us strike as one.
Christian. This seems like the perfect time for auras, to be honest with you. Yathal, attack.
Unworthy.
I don't think you... I think cleave might be the right move here, actually. Cleave and then, like... Actually, maybe just cleave the front. Yeah. Just spam cleave. Okay. Jubilost. Yeah, we don't need to use force bombs. You can just use normal bombs. I think I do want them to just bomb. Like, probably starting there. Right, I think this is a fireball situation, kind of like here-ish, but we'll work on that. Lindsay, buff, and haste. Go. That's fine.
Wretched things.
That's fine. How's fireball looking in terms of its angle? Oh, that is so unfortunate for them. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was the fireball had already been sent off. Okay, well. Yeah, that's definitely going to get rid of some of them. Christian's just now casting his buff. Everyone's just missing Valerie. Arkan's aura? Did that make them run away? I didn't know that makes them run away. No? Then why are they running away? I mean, keep going. That's fine. You probably just want to chuck in that, like a little bit more structured AoE. Jubilost? Chuck it kind of directly in there. Spam that in there. Right. Arkan's aura's gone off. We should be okay, actually, to continue. Lindsay, we should be okay. Yeah. I don't want to die mercy. There's no mercy for you. Yathal, charge? Okay, well, I wonder if we could have done this peacefully. It's not seeming like it right now. What have we got there? We got an invisible one. Yathal, you don't need cleave on here. Should be alright, actually, to just kill that one. Okay. Cultist fighters moving on Tristian. Tristian? Switch to this. Okay.
Repent!
That's fine. Magic missile? Lindsay? Shoot.
Serves you right.
Do you have that? You don't have that active. You should have that active. Jubilost, keep chucking bombs. That's okay.
We will prevail.
We've killed that guy. Jathal's still going on a rampage. Okay, that's fine. And they're now out of range. So they successfully run away, essentially, is what's happening there. Jathal, come back. Back over here. Good. Hello, First Faithful. Damn it, the goddess will know of your betrayal. Ooh. Christian's forehead is sweating, and he breathes heavily as his eyes scan the battleground. I can't believe everything turned out like this. The priest gulps and closes his eyes as if trying to summon his courage. Are you alright? Christian hesitates a moment. Yes, no, I'm not alright. I'll never get used to how quickly a peaceful conversation can turn into a bloody battle. This was so cruel and pointless. Christian forces something resembling a smile. Don't worry, I'll gather myself now. Take heart. We have to catch the cultist who escaped. It's too early to grieve for the fallen. It was a trap. You may not have noticed, but the first faithful's face changed the very instant he noticed you. I think he's been prepared for our visit for a long time. The faithful shouted something about betraying the goddess. So it could be the Fae he's talking about. The Fae who, obviously, we have now acted against. Christian lowers his head and catches his breath. I have no idea what's going on inside his insane mind. Perhaps he meant that you refused to submit to his knife. The other cultists are getting away. Please, let them be. Their leader is gone. Their friends are dead. They are just lost souls led into temptation by a wicked leader. If we are to eradicate this affliction, we must find the first faithful. It wouldn't help even if we track down every peasant in his cult. Please, let us return to the city and consider how we may find their leader. You know what? You're right, Tristian. I hope that tonight's terrors are enough to keep people away from the kingdom forever. Oh, thank the goddess. Too much blood for one sacred ritual. Thank you. Though death would be a heavy burden on my heart. As soon as we reach the capital, I will seek out former cultists and learn where the first faithful might have escaped. Find me in the city later. Okay. Well, we're definitely not looting like that way, but we are going to loot. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll have that. And that. Oh yeah, and that and that. Don't need that one. Now, I was thinking that we picked up some items. Oh, that's a petrified egg. Never mind. I thought it was another bag of holding. I was very happy. I was thinking that I hadn't given out the loot that I got previously. So I think it might be time to maybe give out some loot. So this one here, the padded armor, was the one I was thinking about. So can Tristian cast with armor on at all? Let's have a look.
How may I help?
So if I wanted him to use that, he cannot use it because he has armor on. Okay, so that counts as enough armor that he can't cast spells. Now we currently don't have armor on either. This would give us an arcane spell failure chance of 5%. I'm not sure I want to wear it then if it's 5% chance of failing with spells. Could give Lindsay it, but she's already got good armor. Jubilost? This is better than his leather armor. Without a doubt, this is better than his leather armor. Yeah, okay. So you can have that. A Cloak of Resistance, which is +2 to resistances. I guess that can go to Tristian. It's okay. Yeah, I think that was the loot we got previously. And we also got this Masterwork weapon that I wasn't really sure what to do with, but we took anyway. Right, that's fine. Oh, Jathal's just like straight. I didn't know they have like idle animations. That's cool. Right, we're looking not for the loot from people. We're looking for loot like this, old maps and money and things. Because we can loot the people as we leave. Don't need the camera. This way. Grab that. Now, what's this? Ooh, nunchucks. Interesting. Okay, grab the port. Anything along this way? I don't know why I decided I needed to loot him specifically. Nothing along that way. Just want to make sure that we haven't missed anything obvious here. We probably haven't, but
Let us be careful.
worth having a look around. Okay. Yep, nothing missed. I think we're good to leave, maybe. Yeah. I'm also interested in what happens this way. Maybe there might have been another way of doing that area, but I kind of doubt it. Looking at how it went. It seems like that was all kind of scripted. And none of the options would have really done anything. Okay. Anyway, let's leave. Right. So we get to see all these cultists. None of them had loot on them. Is that glowing? Oh, it's +1 leather armor. Yeah, we'll have that. Right, let's leave. I mean, we're going to sell it, but we'll have it. No reason not to. We need to pay for this bag of holding somehow, and putting stuff in it seems like a very good way to do it. Right. Okay, so this seems like it might be an okay time to end, but actually I want to go back to the city. I'm too invested in finding out what happens to stop now. We actually got there and back without needing to rest. Nice. Okay, enter. Yeah. Oh, I was going to check buildings and things, but not too worried. Throne room. We'll check that at the end of this episode. It's okay. Right. Carry on. Okay. Once it lets us. Right. There we are. So, I need to speak to Tristian. Hello. What did you find out? Tristian greets you with a nod. Thank you for coming. Unfortunately, I have bad news. I managed to find a couple of cultists from the Kingdom of the Cleansed. The poor fellows were scared to death, but I comforted them and promised not to speak their names. Anyway, they left the capital, fearing your wrath. None of them saw the first faithful after that fateful meeting. The scoundrel vanished into thin air, and with him all meetings, sacraments, and talk of the goddess. It looks like the peculiar power of curses in the Stolen Lands is not, in fact, connected to these lunatics. Anyway, we managed to get their barkers off the streets, and yesterday's fanatics have returned home to their families and honest work. Thank you for your help, Soroceros. Tristian wears a beaming smile. I will not leave you of my own accord until I repay you for your kindness. Have you heard anything else about the Kingdom of the Cleansed of the First Faithful? Tristian frowns. Not yet. I don't know whether to be glad about it or not. The priest may be regrouping, in which case it may be all the more difficult to defeat him. I should go. A pleasure. Okay, so with Tristian there, is that his companion updated? Like his quest updated? Tristian. Wait, where is he? Oh, there he is. Kingdom of the Cleansed. Tristian's quest led him to the Kingdom of the Cleansed, an evil cult controlled by a mysterious priest known as the First Faithful. According to the messages from a strange goddess, all the woes of the Stone Lands are caused by a curse that lies on the Baroness. An attempt to attend one of their gatherings ended badly. Upon seeing their ruler, the First Faithful proclaimed that she must be the next sacrifice in praise of the goddess. Luckily, Tristian helped the Baroness overpower her fanatics and put an end to the kingdom. Okay. Have we got any more of these which updated? So his obviously has not updated. Lindsay's updated. Bethal's is updated. Yep. I assume that... Ah, yes, we got the Feast of Feasts. We decided to support Ikun and not let him despair. What better for a grieving heart than a tankard shared with a friend? Alina, the innkeeper, provided food and drink. Intavi, an old friend of Ikun, told us a spot. I prepared the music, and our Baroness lured Ikun right into the trap. Okay, so his looks like actually his main story is ended, and we're kind of just exploring how things are going. We obviously have Harim's one. Yeah, Amiri's, I think we can find more monsters. I think I know where they are. We've had nothing with Octavia, and we've had nothing with Reg. Interesting. I'm just kind of wondering when we're going to get updates. Also, experience-wise, we're heading through level 8 very quickly, because those were a couple of thousand experience missions we knocked off with Ikun and Tristian. Right, let's do some building and end the episode. That seems like a good idea. Building is definitely something that we need to be on top of. Now, how much money do we have? We only have 99 BP, so we probably can't build that much more. What are stats like? Loyalty looks like we might actually be able to knock that up to 100. Not 100, 60. 100's way off, but 60 is what I meant to say. Don't know why I said 100. I'm just checking these. Yeah, so 12 days, 8 days, 5 days, 12 days. So it might be a good time to... We could wait here. Probably seems like it's a waste of time if we wait here. Anyway, building. I wanted to head here and build. Also, we built something in the Gnarl Marches, didn't we? Yeah. And we've got one building up there. We probably need to upgrade those places as well. But it doesn't seem like there's any benefit in upgrading beyond your capital right now. I mean, maybe once our economy becomes better or something, then we'll be able to have more BP coming in, and then we'll be able to build more, and then we'll kind of build very quickly. But it seems to me like you just want to build in your capital a lot of the time. Okay, so there's the park that we were building that gets us 4 loyalty. Okay, it's still not built yet. It's 12 days. Okay, that's fine. Right. Let's head out. Where are we going? let's work that out as well, and we'll sell some stuff as well at the end of this episode. Just clear up a couple of bits. Work out where we're going, work out who we're taking. As there are two places where we can go. We can go to the goblins, or we can go to clean up some of the things in the norm arches. Now, given that we're not getting negative events from the goblins, I'm kind of tempted to go for the goblins. Sorry about hiccuping. But yeah, I'm tempted to go for the goblins. It seems like... sorry, we're not getting negative events with the goblins, so I'm tempted to clean up. Because it seems like we're not being rushed into doing the goblin quest right now. We're getting a lot of companion quests. It seems like this is a slowed down section. So it seems to me like if we want to do the stuff in norm arches, this seems like a good opportunity. And it probably won't take very long. Yeah. As there's only a couple of monster dens to clear out, get some experience, get some items maybe. Could be worth it. Could definitely be worth it. Yeah, let's do that. That seems like the most sensible thing to do right now. It's also within our kingdom, so we can reassign people to jobs if we need to. Which means that if we do that within the next 5 days, we're all good. We built the publishing house, so is she better now? Oh, she now has stuff for sale. Interesting. Okay, so that's now available. I'm not going to buy anything unless we need it. I'm also not going to read all of these. Just seeing what else we had here. No, so she doesn't have what we need. That's fine. Right. Yeah, that's fine. We already knew about her, but she's changed into a new character because she's now a shop. That's fine. Let's see what you have. Offer. Right, I'm gonna sell the port as well. Gonna sell that sword. Then I'm sort of price in descending order. Yeah, the 2 leather armors plus 1 need to go. Right, we're good, right? Think so. Yeah, we'll deal. We're back up to 10,000 gold, which is quite nice. And I remembered that we don't have... Oh, wait, does he still have one?
The path is clear.
Right, let's see what he has. Yeah, let me see what you have. Sort in price in descending order. Yeah, he has some of our weapons, which are actually quite high up his. Look around 6,000. Yeah, he doesn't have any more. Right. What I was wondering about was the restoration scrolls, because we really need more of those.
Tread lightly.
Right, hello. Right, use the help of a cleric. That's precisely why I'm here. And then we sort by price in descending order. Scroll of Raised Dead. I will have one of those. Deal. Right. Because we really need those scrolls. Because if we don't have them, it just means we have to reload. Essentially. So I should buy them and take the penalty. Love. Stop yelling and listen to me. I'm trying to talk some sense into you. There's nothing to talk about, love. This is my home. I was born here. It is until I die. You dolt, that's what I'm saying. You stay, you'll die before your time. Can't you see what's going on? Monsters, goblins, and bandits. Turn your back for a moment and there's some fiend crawling right out of your neighbor's entrails. You talk too much. Just do your work and pray to Rastal and stay close to your home and family. That's all there is to it. We've seen worse. Aye, back when you were half your age and unmarried. Eric, old friend, think of Jenny and your little ones. What if some beast came knocking at your door? You're a woodcutter, not a swordsman. We have to leave the barony while we still can. Aye, for Rastal have mercy, your grace. Forgiveness, your grace. We were just discussing the, crops. Alright. Well, I understand you're worried about your close ones and yourself, but hear me. Without loyal, upstanding people by my side, I can never rescue this realm from the evils plaguing it. If you stay, I swear, I'll do everything in my power to put an end to this madness. Both men listen to you quietly, then look at each other, then clumsily bow to you. We understand, your grace. These times are tough indeed, and there are things, all sorts of things you have to deal with. Don't go listening to fools. The loyal and true will stay by your side. Alright, well, that was cool. Just a random event as we walk past. Right.
The path is clear.
Head out. So, if we're doing the normal marches one, let's clear our party slightly. Well, it is still Valerie, but we're taking Amiri. I think I'm going to take Tristian. I think his healing slightly better, although that is because we gave him the Divine Power hat, so it's fine. Lindsay, I guess I could take Octavia because we haven't taken her in a while, but also Acundio just does more damage, is better. I'm going to take Octavia. We'll see how it goes. It's something different. That's fine. Right. So, let's head out. Well, actually, looking at it, once we load into here, we're going to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and assuming that we get no events once it loads, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.